bar Mum used to have.
Yeah.
That bar, I think it had a golden colour thing on the end.
Yeah.
And it sat in there for ages. And I come home one time there, and Mum and the old man fucking drank it. No, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I was never going to drink it. But yeah, they drank it.
Because there used to be like a treasure chest, and it used to have a decanter in it with little remember that?
Glasses,
Yeah, on there too.
Yeah.
Good.
See, those things now, they're worth fucking money.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Back then it didn't matter,
Well,
mate.
you
Everyone
didn't
was
think
just
about it, yeah.
everyone used to just drink whatever.
But the whole thing is like, I don't think there'd be many people, and I say, well, collectors.
Yeah, that
that
have
would
the
save
stuff.
them.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Because I was really surprised. I worked with this bloke, Stuart Ellis. Good bloke, Stewie. And, what was I going to say about it? I'm fucked then. I've forgotten. I've totally fucking forgotten.
But not a bottle collector or something.
No, that's it, yeah. His wife, Chris, she used to collect trios. That's a cup and saucer and a plate.
Oh, okay.
Because they're numbered.
Yeah.
They're all numbered. They used to go to, I went to an auction with him one day, or Karen and I went and met him there, and they were down at Wentworth Park for this big auction. And she got a trio, and this fucking gay bloke come up and said, that's the one I'm after to finish my set, you know. And I think he gave her $100 or something for it. She only paid 50 or whatever. He said, I need that to finish my collection, because it had the right number on it. Yeah.
Oh, you do get hooked when you start to collect shit, for sure. I used to even do the same with footy cards for the kids when they were growing up and stuff like that. I always remember I made good money when footy card boom was on. They had albums that you put them in.
Yeah.
And I bought a shitload of them, like 100 of them or something on eBay for like about 50 cents each.
What, the album?
The album with no cards.
No cards, that's right, yeah.
And one of them I sold for $45 on fucking eBay. I put them on there, and people bid on it. And $45, someone paid for a plastic like card slot.
Cover, yeah, but it was original.
Yeah, but then the others, most of the others I sold for about $4 or $5. Like I made like good money on all of them because I bought the bulk lot. But yeah, collectors will sometimes, if they're missing one thing, like you said with that trio thing, pay whatever to get it because they might not come across it again.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
When I was up at Foster once, they had a shop that sold artefacts, and I fucking had a look, and they had these trios in the window. And so I went and had a look at one and turned it up. There's a number underneath it and everything.
I've been to a few shops where I've seen some old pound notes and that type of thing, Australian ones.
Yeah.
But I wish I would have bought them now. I don't think I've really got anything. I used to have 1 cent and 2 cent pieces, and that I don't know what happened to them. They're all sort of gone.
Mate, you wouldn't believe the collection I had once. When I worked on the roll, I was working with Central. I used to go up the windows, the cashiers and that, and get their old currency when decimal currency came in.
Yeah, 66.
Yeah, and I had these plastic cup things that were, I don't know where I got them from, in my locker. And I was collecting everything. Halfpennies, pennies, threepences, sixpences, shillings, 2 bobs. And somebody broke in one night and knocked them all off.
Oh, you're fucking joking. $30.
Would have been a fortune.
Yeah. I had some that the old man left for me, like old pennies and stuff. I gave them all to Jack. I don't know whatever happened to them, but they're old pennies and that's not a great tool, but just
but just hope he keeps hold of them, mate.
Yeah. I have got, I think I've got $1 or $2 running notes, running number notes.
Yeah.
And it was funny because I was going through me. I don't know why I put the money in there, but sometimes I came across some brand new $20 and $10 notes, absolutely pristine condition, and I put them in a book. And I remembered doing it, but I couldn't remember what fucking book I put them in. But anyway, I found it a couple of weeks ago. I was going and I was flicking through, and I thought, oh, there. And I said to Kyle, I said, mate, you ever run short down the track there's 50 in that book, and because I just put them in there. They were like dead flat and just in perfect condition. I thought the best way to keep them is in a book.
Yeah.
So I threw them in a book. Yeah, I still had a for the Canada trip. I had a $5 Canadian note somewhere, and I found that the other day. So I said, throw that in your purse for.
So when's that again? July.
Yeah, I think the 7th of July we go. I think
Only
it's
2 months.
68 days today. So it was 70 days on Saturday.
No, 10 weeks.
Yeah, because we get a countdown to it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's fucking excellent.
yeah, no, looking forward to it, mate. And,
That'll be good.
yeah.
Good
So
for the girl.
that's the first one. Yeah,
Yeah.
first trip that we're going to do
She might
together.
get the fucking bug then.
Oh,
too,
she
like.
will for
Yeah.
sure. We're going to go somewhere again next year as well, but we're going to do that, and then in October we're going over to meet a family over in
So, I'll
Adelaide.
interrupt you one minute. So July, that's school holidays again, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then in October we're going to go to Adelaide and meet a family. Going to
Yeah.
meet other people on the way, like Linda and a few other friends over there. And,
Yeah,
but
mate.
she may have a new. Well, I'd say she would have a new job next year, so we won't probably have the school holiday stuff where we can travel at any sort of stage.
Yeah,
But I said,
well-
well, we only really afford to travel one
Well,
really
if
good
you
trip
get
a
one
year.
next year, well, that's September or something.
Yeah,
you know?
whenever.
Yeah.
But pick somewhere else, and you know,
Yeah.
if she gets a full time job and gets 4 weeks holidays or whatever, 2 weeks, we can just go and pick somewhere else to go to. Probably America next year, maybe.
I saw this it was Getaway with fucking that
Mike Whitney.
Catriona round trip.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
It's a few years old
It
now.
is, yeah.
And they did this cruise up the Nile River. I thought,
Mm.
how fucking good would that be? You know.
Kim's done that. You know, I'd never
Yeah.
go. I'd never go. Fuck them Arab
you
countries.
wouldn't go there.
No, fuck them, mate. I hate them.
Give them your money.
I'd rather look at the pyramids on the internet or something. No, Kim went over there. She went up the Nile on a boat and all that type of stuff. But
There's
yeah,
just so
back in
many-
the day I would have, but now the
you
way.
see the pyramid, I think, but there's so many other things.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking massive what you're showing on this fucking thing. Fuck.
Back in the day I would have gone without hesitation, but no, I'm like you, mate. I'll give the fuckers nothing.
Too many Arabs out
Yeah.
there.
No, I'll stick to like America and Canada for the first couple of trips with her, and if things sort of go good with everything and wants to keep travelling, then we can take in other countries and
Well,
Don't have to
there's
go to
a
them
chance
shit
for you
old
to see
countries.
other places that you didn't see in
yeah,
America. too.
well, yeah, totally. Like middle America, like because we've got friends that are coming over next year to stay with us from North Carolina, so
Yeah. Do that.
hopefully we might be able to go there. But there's other countries like Norway and that too that I'd like to go to. And I
Yeah.
always wanted to go to Iceland, and
I'd have liked to see the prisoner of war camps.
yeah.
But, yeah, I don't think I could handle it.
Austria, mate, I went through Austria, but we didn't go to the prisoner of war camps because we were on a coach trip.
Yeah.
I would have liked to do that too, but there's a Jewish museum in Sydney,
Hmm.
and I've never even been to that.
At Rose Bay, I think it is.
Yeah, to go and just
we
have
had
a
an
look.
advertising a fucking year ago or something. We were gonna do it, never fucking gonna go around to it. Yeah.
Nah, well, that Auschwitz one too, because I'd know blokes that have been there, and they say, mate, it is just an eerie fucking place, and you can't help but get affected by it. Well, I know what it was like when I went to Ground Zero.
Yeah.
Mate, I was affected, and I'm not an American, but I was affected by what the filthy fucking cunts done, you know. And you can't help it when you're looking at that and seeing all the people's names and that you know,
Yeah.
fucking died for no reason at the hands of that fucking scum. And the same in Auschwitz, like it's just unimaginable.
You said they wanted to build a mosque at the bottom of it.
Ah, fucking filth, mate. It's disgusting that even them pigs even thought of that. Fuck.
That's just stamping their ground then, isn't
Yeah,
it? You know?
but what a disgrace, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they reckon that the well, they are very,
Patriotic.
very patriotic. But mate, when they sort of mention that, it's a wonder it wasn't a civil uprising
Yeah.
because
Yep.
what an obscenity to even think of fucking building something like that shit there.
But mate, there's so many fucking do-gooders around.
Yeah, as we
It's
know.
fucking trouble.
Yeah. And then when everything turns to shit in 100 years down the track, all them kiss ass knob jockeys will be fucking saying, "Oh, who's gonna fucking save us?" Yeah, fucking unbelievable. And unfortunately, it's bred into them now, and it's also brought into the school system. Alan Jones, geez, he was giving it to him this morning too about homework and stuff like that. He was a teacher, and he said, "My students never done homework.
He didn't believe in it. No?
Never ever done homework. If I couldn't teach them at school, I wasn't doing my job."
Yeah, that's right.
And now kids go home and their parents have to sit down and do homework with them and all this shit. He said, "I've never believed in homework." And he said, if you're a good enough teacher and you know, the kids adapt and all that
and
type
the
of thing.
students want to learn.
Yeah, totally. So, it's always been my thing too. Like, I was never any good at school anyway, but they'd come home and you'd have to sit down with them for like an hour and do homework. And you think, they've come home, fuck school, they should have had enough, you know? Like, some kids are sponges, like, no doubt, like some of them that go on and become doctors, but not every kid's like that. 90% of the kids think they've probably had enough at the end of the school day to go home and play footy or do whatever. Yeah, I don't sort of get a chance to listen to him very often, but yeah, I have been lately.
Somebody's taken him to court. He was at court today.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Okay, I only saw it briefly because I saw it on the ABC, and they put the things up on the bottom. And it said Alan Jones. I thought, I wonder if that's him or not. And then later on, you saw him outside the court. He said, "Well," he said, "I normally have an opinion," but he said, "I've been told
I can't have an opinion at the moment." Yeah. Oh, that's the new litigation thing. See, with defamation, and they get that from the Yanks. That if someone says something about some other,
fuck, it's just wrong.
Yeah.
Fucking wrong.
No, well, bro, that's the fuckwits.
You know,
They can't. That's my saying. They can't handle the fucking truth. Same as that fucking idiot. You know. And I'm thinking, mate, bring it on. Defamation or libel is written things that it can't be proven as true.
Yeah.
Well, mate, if there's written things that do prove it's true, well, how's that fucking go? It gets thrown out, so it's perfect. You know, he's a very astute man too, so there's no doubt that, you know, he's probably had things go against him the same as Ray Hadley has. But I'm sure, mate, they'll have great backing. They'll be very. Alan Jones in particular will be a very wealthy man anyway.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you know, he I don't think it would worry him too much. He's the type of bloke that would love the battle, I reckon.
Well, I think when he came over to 2GB from TUE, and that's 20 years at least now, I think he got 30 million was his deal. Then, you know.
Yeah.
And he's probably got shares in the company now.
Oh, yeah. He'd be very switched on. But, mate, he's totally dedicated to what he does and that type of thing. And
I don't know how he survives. He doesn't sleep.
no.
He fucking answers every letter
Yeah.
personally.
Unbelievable.
Fuck.
Yeah. No, I enjoy listening to him. And then you got, because he's a very eloquent speaker too. And then you got Ray Hadley, that's a more Aussie type of speaker.
Oh, yeah, he's a bit of a knocker.
I think they, but I think they work good off each other, going on after each other. And then they have Chris Smith, don't they, after
he's
that?
in between.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I like him too. I think they're all good. Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I don't know how he's got twin kids to another woman now, at Chris Smith.
Oh, is he?
Oh, they're about 18 months old or something, yeah.
Oh.
Susie Burrell, she's a nutritionist or something.
I've heard the name.
Yeah, and she's been on TV. Looking at him and looking at her, she's fucking a good sort.
And a lot younger than him, I suppose.
Yeah, younger than him.
Oh, well, you should know what it's like, bro. We've both ended up with fucking younger misses.
I think it's a lot younger than that, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, ours isn't it ironic? Me and Kyle's, we're about the same as you and Karen. About 13 years difference. She's in it. I said to Karen, I added her to this club, the over 50s club, and I said to her, Kylie's in there on false pretenses because he's only fucking 48.
Yeah.
I added Kim to it too because we were talking about it last night. But,
Fucking 48. Are you a baby, are you?
yeah.
Like you're done with take her overseas, get all that shit done, mate.
Oh yeah, for sure, mate. That's what we said. You know, when we
Mm.
spoke last time. Well, not last time. A couple of times ago when I was down here talking to you, and I went home and I said, "Well, you know what? No, fuck it. We're going to do it now.
Do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do it and just enjoy it." And
Yeah.
she's a really like happy out there type